I live alone. At least, that's what I've always believed. I moved into this apartment about 6 months ago. It's on the 3rd floor of an old building, nothing special. Quiet neighborhood, no strange neighbors, no weird history, just normal. And that's exactly why what happened last night doesn't make any sense. It started at 2:13 a.m. I remember the time because I woke up to a notification on my phone. I don't usually wake up at night, so when I saw the screen light up, I immediately felt something was off. The notification said, "Motion detected in your living room." I have a small security camera there, nothing fancy. I installed it a few months ago after a break-in happened 2 streets away. Never really thought I'd need it, but it felt smart to have. Up until last night, it never sent a single alert, not once. So when I saw that message, I just stared at my phone for a few seconds, trying to convince myself it was a bug, or maybe a shadow, or something small like a curtain moving. But something didn't feel right. The room was completely silent, too silent. No cars outside, no wind, nothing. I opened the app. The camera feed loaded instantly. My living room looked exactly the way I left it. The couch, the table, the TV, everything normal. No movement, no shadows, nothing. I exhaled slowly. I was about to close the app, and then I saw it. At first, I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me. A shape, very low to the ground, behind the couch. I leaned closer to my phone. The shape didn't move, it just stayed there, barely visible, like it didn't want to be seen. My heart started beating faster. I told myself it could be anything, maybe a bag, maybe clothes I left there, maybe something that just looked wrong in the dark. But I knew that wasn't true, because I don't leave things behind my couch, ever. I kept watching, waiting for it to move. Seconds passed, then a minute. Nothing. And then it moved, slowly, too slowly. Not like a person standing up, not like an animal running. It crawled, just a few inches, toward the center of the room, and then stopped again. I felt my entire body freeze, because whatever that was, it wasn't supposed to be in my apartment. And more importantly, it had been there the entire time, while I was sleeping upstairs. I pulled the blanket tighter around me without even realizing it. My eyes locked on the screen, trying to understand what I was looking at, trying to make sense of something that didn't make sense. Then something even worse happened. The camera shifted, just slightly, a tiny movement, like someone had touched it or adjusted it. I never set it to move. It's a fixed camera. It doesn't rotate. It doesn't zoom. But now, the angle was changing, slowly, pointing closer to the couch, closer to that thing. My breathing got heavier. I wanted to look away, but I couldn't, because deep down I knew if I stopped watching, I wouldn't know what it did next, and I needed to know. The image got closer, clearer. The shape was still low, still crawling, but now I could see more detail. Something about it was wrong. The proportions, the way it moved, too slow, too controlled, like it was trying not to make noise. Then suddenly, it stopped, completely. And for a few seconds, nothing happened. No movement, no sound, just silence. And then, it turned. Not the whole body, just the top part, like it was looking directly at the camera, at me. I dropped my phone. I didn't even realize I did it. It just slipped out of my hand. I stared into the darkness of my room, listening, waiting. Every second felt longer than the last. I could hear my own heartbeat, loud, too loud. I didn't want to move. I didn't want to make a sound, because if that thing was really in my apartment, then it could hear me. After what felt like forever, I slowly picked up my phone again. My hands were shaking. I opened the app. The screen loaded, and the living room was empty. Nothing behind the couch, nothing on the floor, no movement, no sign that anything had ever been there. I checked the recording. There was nothing. No clip, no saved footage, like it never happened. But I know what I saw. I didn't imagine it. I couldn't have imagined it. I stayed in my room until morning, didn't sleep, didn't move, just waited for the sun. When it finally came up, I went downstairs. Slowly, carefully. Every step felt wrong, like I wasn't supposed to be there. The living room looked normal, too normal, nothing out of place. But something felt different. I don't know how to explain it, just wrong. I unplugged the camera. I didn't want to look at it anymore. I didn't want it watching me. That was this morning. I haven't turned it back on. But about an hour ago, I got another notification from the same app. Even though the camera is unplugged, it said, "Motion detected." I haven't opened it yet, and honestly, I don't know if I want to. Because if something is still there, then it's not just in my living room anymore. Tell me, what would you do?